Trove is a massively multiplayer online game with a vast array of characters to play as. But which one of these highly in-depth and mechanically intensive characters should you main? Well, I'm here to answer that question, and we're going to start with Trove's most recent class, the Dino Tamer. The Dino Tamer is a range-based class that uses dinos to do his bidding while he sits and watches from the sidelines, watching his loyal minions die for their supreme overlord. Terrible jokes aside, you will only ever be using his ultimate ability and occasionally his net, since they're the only abilities that do damage since the dinos die in 2 hits. His ultimate ability, though, is sadly just a weaker version of the Gunslinger's ultimate, having less AoE and less damage. The only upside to his ultimate is that it gives him 90 move speed, which is good for starting players that can invest into building move speed. But once you get to the late game, he just gets outshined by any class that has move speed gear and an ally or a power gem that gives him move speed buff. Even though he has his faults, the Dino Tamer can still be used for farming and towers at a decent level. You won't be running around at the speed of sound like a Neon Ninja or even a Gunslinger with move speed gear, but you can still clear a dungeon fairly quickly and easily. Towers are pretty much the same thing. He clears faster and does more damage than pretty much all the staff users and most of the melee classes, but gets pretty much destroyed by any good range class like Pirate Captain, Fae, or Gunslinger. Overall, if I were to rate the Dino Tamer, I would say he isn't the worst class to main, but just like my YouTube channel, that doesn't mean it's good. I still think you should give him a try though. He's actually very fun and enjoyable to play. I mean, you ride a freaking dino for Christ's sake. Like, what's cooler than that? As for viability, I would probably put him somewhere in the middle, being viable enough to grind overworlds and keep up in shout towers, but not viable enough to be considered like meta. But the real question is, should you main the Dino Tamer? Yeah, sure. Why not? I don't care. Well, that's about it. I hope you guys liked this video since I plan to do a series on it. So if you did like it, be sure to hit that like and subscribe button so you can be notified when I upload, since I don't upload very often. But hey, if you're ever craving more of my content, you could just go and check some of my older videos. Existence is pain. Well, that about wraps it up for this video, so I hope to see you all in my next video.
This little red dimple on the cheek here is like a little heart mole that it has.
It kind of reminds me of like
details here.
Marie Antoinette or something.
Yeah,
little
exactly.
Good thing that Pino doesn't have teeth because I hear hers are rotten.
Are you kidding me?